video is really exciting. I finally get to show you guys everything that I've been working on. I know that if you follow me on Instagram that you've probably already seen a bunch of like sneak peeks and things that I've been doing. But now I get to actually put it in a video so that you can see everything I made from We Are Knitters, from their knit kits. And as you know, I had a giveaway going, so the winner has already been chosen and contacted, so congratulations. And I'm sure that I will have more giveaways. I know for a fact that I will. So stay tuned and make sure that you keep watching in case you don't have to miss it, so you don't miss it. But yeah, this video is just going to be a review and a showcase of everything that I've made, and just some things that I learned, and yeah, so keep on watching. The first project that I made was this sage beanie, and it's a knit beanie, and it has a print on it, so it's two-toned, and it has a huge pom-pom, and I love it. It's so soft. This pom-pom is so soft. And this was used with their wool, and it is divine. Like, I want to make, they have a knit kit of a sweater, like a huge chunky sweater, using their wool. So I love this beanie, and you had enough yarn to make two. So I made one in opposite colors, and I actually still have this much yarn left of each skein. So definitely a really good value, because you can make two hats, and you could probably make a third hat. Yeah, you could definitely make a third hat. So this worked up really quickly. Like, I'm talking about like a one night wonder. Like, I don't even know if that's what they're called, but but like, I wouldn't say it took an hour to make, but maybe like 2 hours, maybe. I don't know. The only thing is that the colors I chose, they're kind of in the same like tonal family, so they're both really like cool tone. Like, this is like a cool tone bluish gray, and this is more of a cool tone mauve. And when you have the pattern with them, because they're the same like color family, it doesn't really stand out as much. And so I feel like the only thing I would suggest is that if you do use this, pick the wool colors that are like total contrast, so that you can really see the pattern, because it looks really cool. I just feel like you have to be really up close to actually see it. But yeah, that's about it. And this pom-pom is so soft. I'm gonna have a pom-pom for everything. And because it's such thick wool, the pom-pom looks so fluffy and chunky. Oh my god, I can't. So these are the beanies, the sage beanies. Also, you might think that it's springtime, and it was actually really nice. I made these first, and I was really excited to get to wear them, because like in the Northeast, it's cold forever. Like, we usually don't feel real springtime until early May, like end of April, early May. And it's been like 65 degrees. Sometimes it would hit like 70 degrees. But today, we're actually expecting snow. So, I definitely will have a chance to wear these. Like, I thought I wasn't going to be able to wear these till next year, but I kind of feel like I will wear them now. So, the sage beanies. And I do love each color, because I feel like this is more, I can wear this more like going into spring, and I can wear this one in like winter, fall, spring too, but like definitely I can see myself wearing this in winter, and this one like in the March months, like now. So love. The other thing that I wanted to talk about were these knitting needles. So these are size 15 millimeter knitting needles. They're huge. They're definitely not the biggest knitting needles out there, but they obviously work really big yarns. Like, they're big. They're just big. And I love these so much. First of all, they're wooden, and I prefer wooden knitting needles to metal. even though these are really, really smooth, I just feel like my stitches don't slide as much on them. The other thing is that the point on these is so incredibly sharp that you can work with like a really thin yarn and make something like really lacy because of the thickness of the needles, but still be able to like get in there because it's such a sharp point. Like it actually like hurts if you were to just like, I don't know why you'd poke yourself, but I love these specifically. I love all of them, but these specifically because I haven't had huge knitting needles like this that work really, really well. So huge shout out to these. And I use these to make the sage beanies. Duh. The next thing that I made is what I'm wearing right now, the Barima scarf. Yes, not barista scarf, Barima scarf. And it is crocheted, and it's a triangle scarf. So, where's the other end? The hell? So as you can see, it's a triangular scarf. And I absolutely love it. It is crocheted with they call it a triangle stitch, which I never heard before, and it actually did kind of confuse me when I read the instructions. So if you're a beginner, you can definitely do this pattern. I would probably say like an advanced beginner could do this pattern. However, I do think that you have to like really read the instructions and do it as you're reading it, or have someone read it to you while you're practicing. I don't know why I'm holding these. But I will say one thing. So as you know, you get everything in a kit. So you get everything that you need to make this. So obviously this came with a crochet hook. And it's a 5mm, so it's like your H hook. I don't love it. I have other crochet hooks that I love, which is probably why I don't love this one. So this yarn is stranded, and it doesn't peel, or like I haven't seen it, and I've been wearing this quite often. It doesn't peel, and it's really good yarn, but it's stranded. So like if you can see this, it just like there's a bunch of strands, and they're spun together to create this wool. Or is this wool? What type of yarn is this? I think it was wool. I'm not positive. I'll double check. And they came with this crochet hook, and I'm not in love with this crochet hook. Like I have other crochet hooks, which is maybe why I don't love this one. It's a 5mm, so it's equivalent to an H hook. And I think the reason I don't like it is because this yarn, like I said, it was stranded, and the hook has a really extra sharp hook. So when you crochet with it, it's really hard to not pick up one of the strands instead of the whole loop. I don't know if that makes sense, but it like kind of catches on the yarn itself. So I got one, any boy hook, they're really great. They sell them at Michael's, and they're really affordable, but any boy hook has like they're metal first of all, so it's not as sharp, and they're like a little rounded, and that's what I like in a crochet hook. I like a little rounded, because it can still be really, it can grab your stitch really well and still be rounded. All right, let's stop saying the word rounded. So that's the only thing. I didn't use the hook because I didn't like it. But, so if you have other hooks, I would suggest it. And it'll probably make your life easier, especially if you are a beginner. So cute with everything. Like, I wear it with my leather jacket all the time. Oh my god, I look so cool. I love it. I love it with my leather jacket. Finally, we have the Pacific sweater. And I'm obsessed with this sweater. I think it looks so cute. I think it's gonna look so cute in the spring and the summer months because I have like those little bralettes that I can wear, because as you saw, the back is really like, it's like a really low back, and it's a low front too. So I think if I were to wear like one of those really cute like lacy bralettes, that it would look bomb. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I really loved it. It's double knitted, so basically what I would do is I would take both strands and knit with them together. You can also knit with just 2 balls of yarn at the same time, but I didn't do that. But you could. That's an option as well. So it's thicker, and because of that, but this wool, no, it's not wool, sorry. This cotton yarn is the best yarn I've ever touched. I still have some left over, so let me just go grab it. But I cannot tell you how good this cotton yarn is. It's thick, like it's not really thin, but it's breathable, so I can definitely see myself making clothes and actually wearing them, because I feel like the problem with a lot of cotton yarns is that they're kind of thick and I sweat in them too much. Like, I don't know. That's my experience. So the other thing is, it's really bouncy. Like, it's squishy, and which is probably why it's so breathable, but also, like, it's stranded, but you would never know that it's stranded. It literally looks like a rope, but there are like hundreds of strands in there, and they don't come apart ever. Like, that's the end, and it's not even like falling apart. So definitely gonna buy every type of yarn, that like every color yarn of this, all of them, because it's just, if you're gonna get one thing, like if you're trying to buy something and you don't need a knit kit, you just need some like yarns, definitely get the cotton yarn. It is by far the best cotton yarn that I've seen. And I've worked a lot with yarn, so yeah, you know. But I also love that I still had an extra skein left of yarn. In addition to this, I just gave it to one of my friends, so that she could try just how amazing it is. So, like, I definitely am going to make something else out of this. I just don't know what yet, and I'm also going to put in another order, which, by the way, you can use my code 1001WAK, and get 15% off your order. So don't forget to use that, because anytime you can save money, you can just tell your significant other who questions your yarn hoarding and be like, it was on sale, I had to get it. Maybe that's just me. Oh, whatever. And this sweater used 8mm needles, and I'm going crazy today. 8mm needles, and these two really sharp at the end. Actually, I think this one might actually be a little sharper, which makes sense because it is a smaller needle, so it's probably easier. But like I said, I love that. I love these needles. I love them. I love these needles. Not that I don't love the crochet hook. I don't love the crochet hook at the 5mm level. I bought this one myself, and this is a 15mm, and I tried one of my friends who has this, and I loved it, so I ordered it, and this one is so good. It's for like chunky yarn, so definitely if you're gonna go for a crochet hook, get the 15mm, and use it for your big projects, and definitely get the knitting needles and the cotton yarn. All the yarns are really great. I definitely enjoyed working with all of them. It's just, I've never worked with a cotton yarn like that before. Oh, the other thing about the sweater is, so like I said, I was going to wear it with a bralette, and I probably will, but it's so baggy on me because I have really small shoulders. I don't think it's that baggy on most people, but my shoulders, it's not like they're like skinny, it's just that they're narrow, they're just close together, so it felt like it was falling off on me, and not in like, I can never pull off like the one shoulder thing, but it looks so cute on like the model. She's wearing it like that, and I'm like, ugh, I wish. So what I did is I just crocheted a little chain just to hold it together, so that it doesn't fall off, and then I sewed it to it, so that was lovely. So that was my little solution to that. But besides that, it worked up really quickly. It was easy and a very straightforward pattern, so you can just like watch TV and just knit, which I love. All of these patterns are basically like that, except for the sage beanies, but that's just because it had a print on it. So you did have to like go back to the pattern, and you couldn't just like mindlessly do it. But this one, once you get the hang of the stitch, you're golden. This one, you're golden, like you can just do it. I also like that I literally didn't pick any different colors. I picked 2 aquamarines, and then I picked like a mauve and a gray. Anyway, well, it worked. I loved it. Yeah, so I loved making the sweater. I love making everything, really. Like, there wasn't anything that I didn't love. Also, like, the hats, it was so satisfying to know that I could like make something in like under 2 hours. Like, that was so fun. I loved that. And I still have something to make with those yarns. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. Well, what do you think I should make? You should put that in the comments below. What do you think I should make with the remaining merino yarns? Because there's definitely enough to make something, and they're so chunky that it'll work up really quickly. So let me know. That was it for my We Are Knitters recap and review. I love the company. I love that they gave me a shot to do this review and video series and a giveaway. They didn't have to do any of that. They also gave you a code so that you can save some money, which I'll put here again. And I was just really happy to have this opportunity. I had a lot of fun. My scarf is falling, but I love my scarf and my hats that I can actually wear because it's probably going to start snowing in a little bit, which is insane, but you know, it is what it is. And I can't wait to wear my sweater because it's the perfect, well, it's snowing, but like, you know, when it starts to melt, it'll be the perfect season to wear this sweater because it'll be like open, so like springy, and the color is gorgeous. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, okay. No one knows what you're talking about. You gotta relax. You gotta focus. Ooh. I scared her a little. Hey, you. Can you hear? Yes. Oh my god, I saw The Martian and it was so good. But I definitely had like anxiety in the end. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was like, oh my god. I'm unstoppable.
Осторожнее.